Okay, our project is about the Old Boulevard. It's a street that has an underground stream that's underneath it, and there's a project that is projecting to bring the stream to the surface and the traffic to a tunnel underneath. And so we have to deal with the green space. So we spoke to a number of the people in the neighborhood, emailed and interviews, and most people are very positive about this act because they're encouraged, they really want to have this green space in their area. The only concern was the length of construction and maybe the noise it will create. So we took a look at our demographic in the area, and on one side of the street, in Fredericksburg, we have a higher income, older demographic, and on the other side of our Old Boulevard, we have Northsburg, where there is a working class, mixed multicultural demographic. One of the concerns that we were using in our designs is traffic. Because they're going to remove the traffic, we didn't want to eliminate any access for the locals and the businesses in the area, so we had to consider that. Another issue was flooding, as in the previous presentation. We wanted to be able to do something with water management with our new river and the green space, and still make it a beautiful park and where people can come together and function. In our research, this is a map showing some of the things that we took into consideration: traffic and areas of intersection, and key points in which people were coming and going into our area so that we knew the travel of people and vehicles. Key concepts, we focused on two key words: graceful and intelligent. We wanted to think about these key words as we're trying to answer questions to giving more green space, connecting the two neighborhoods on each side of the boulevard, and water management. Here are some final sketches. After all of our mind mapping and brainstorming, we did a lot of sketches, and we narrowed it down to some key elements from these sketches that incorporate our green space and our blue space with functions. Art is nature, and nature is art. This was a key thing that we were thinking about, trying to contribute more green active space to the community, as well as making it beautiful and functioning for all the people who are going to participate in that space. So this is the image of what we've created. It's in the main area of the intersection, a wide area. We have the river flowing through with some crossovers, and a large roof that will provide a shelter during rain and also have a water interactive feature. This roof is going to have a fountain in the water that's pumped up that will flow down the roof, but it will also accumulate with rain. And we also have these interactive bridges that will cross over many different locations along the river. This is a video showing you some of the interaction we're going to have with the water. As you approach the water, there's sensors that will open it and allow you to see through. As well, with valves that are on timers, the negative space within the water drops will create patterns and words. Throughout the bridges, we're going to have an interactive white light show on the walls that as you pass through, there will be various different patterns that you can create on the walls, and the music and sounds will also be interactive with those designs, so that people passing through will feel safe and also have fun. We wanted to also make our park very functional at night, but also very beautiful and stand out. So we lit up the roof, the water, and along the river, and also inside the bridges. And as the time, we can put patterns and lights and variations in the lighting. As you can see here, we have our path that crosses over and crosses with the river, and also how we manage to deal with the flood. We've accessed some space, have added some space so that when there's flooding, we can manage the water without compromising the beauty of our park. So we would try to crisscross our blue space and our green space, maximizing all the minimum amount of area that we have and making it functioning. And here is the steps, and we also consider trafficking of bikes and vehicles. There's possibilities for like community gardening, Wi-Fi, and also maybe recycling some water, and all of our lights and functions within our park can be solar energy. And here's a projection of like the time that it would take to construct. For our branding, we have BOO, which means Blue Stream, and the symbols here are people and communities that are coming together in our logo as well as in our branding. We choose these colors to symbolize the park of green and blue. And so here you can see the finished green space that we've created. We've removed all the traffic and the noise and the pollution of the traffic, and replaced it with a healthy green interactive space that can provide a lot of fun for our locals in that area. And this is my team and our name. Yeah. So it's just great people. Thank you.